What up? This is Black Cobain and you're on KYSDC.com. Keep it logged in. Alright, well basically, you know, I just been, I got off a really prolific tour. That was the Ambition tour. And I think that kind of helped me show my craft and have good showmanship when you're doing shows. I think that's very important when you come from a background or around an artist whose live show is so important to who they are as a person. I think if you come to my live shows, you can see like my personality, characteristics and all that. And then at the same time when I was on tour, I was kind of, you know, putting together this mixtape and these ideas and, you know, the things I was seeing and the things I was doing into a mixtape, and that, you know, ultimately came to Cheers. Well, it was kind of like mixed reviews. The general public, they love it. Of course, you're gonna have people who don't like everything, but everybody's music's not for everybody. So the response that I'm getting from the general public, that's the only thing that matters to me. You know what I'm saying? I've read a couple reviews just because I'm human and people are gonna read reviews, but it's not too different. I think it's still me. I think it's just more fun for the people. I think it's you know, a bit more edgier and a bit more confident. You know what I'm saying, per se. Not to say that the confidence wasn't there, but it's just like now, like I'm in competition with people who, you know, sold 500,000 records and stuff like that, and I kind of set my plateau to that, so that I'm not, you know, complacent with being, you know, a local artist. I feel like I'm being. I think that just shows how my fan base is growing. That it actually got back to XXL for them to even nominate me. So I think that's just, you know, that's a blessing, man. And I just want to keep grinding to the point where I don't have to rely on a magazine cover or anything like that. It's kind of just like already sold with my name, and I want to have like great shows and put out great music. All the other stuff, you know, if that comes, it comes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. The next step is just to completely separate myself from that whole stigma of being like Wale. I think I already, you know, had a fresh start with cutting my hair. You know what I'm saying? And I just want people to, you know, give it a fair listen. Don't just assume that I sound like Wale because you hear me or I'm around him. You know what I'm saying? I think when you're a group of guys that are hanging together and you're around each other every day, you cherish things like a family and you use each other's lingo. Or you know what I'm saying? We all looking at the same fashion, or we all like the same sneaks. It's just a family thing, you know what I'm saying? But if you listening to me and my story and the things that I'm talking about, it's not even close. Not even close to sounding like me. I remember one day I was coming from the studio and I had recorded like 5 or 6 records, and I was, you know, I had all my peoples with me, and then we went to Wale's studio session. And when we got there, I was excited. I'm like, yo, hear these records. He was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear your records right now. I'm trying to focus on me, you know what I'm saying? He's like, we just like in competition now. So like since that day, me and G, you know, it's a friendly thing, you know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to be the best at their craft. And I think he's like, he should have been higher up on that top 10 list if you ask me, you know what I'm saying? He's one of the best to do it in the game, and to be around somebody like that and pick up the knowledge and, you know, the prestige that he carries for hip hop, you know what I'm saying? That's an honor. I'm absolutely excited about what Fat Trel's doing. I think he got a nice nucleus of people over there, and I seen him not too long ago, and we chopped it up, and I just told him that it was all love, and you know what I'm saying, I really meant that. People might get it confused because they see I got a song with Shy Glizzy or something like that, but at the end of the day, when you making music, you teaming up with people who's hot and who's up and coming. You know what I'm saying? A diss record, that's just nonsense. I don't make diss records. I make records that are good for the people and for those specific fans. Shy Glizzy has a nice fan base, so I did a song with him. We put it out. It's banging. That's what it is. Me and Trel have a relationship because we were around each other. We came up at the same time when Wale was around and all that. So it's just a different relationship. So I think if you're a grown man and you're about your business and you're really about your money, you understand. I just give it to him straight. Like everything that I see through my eyes, I can put it on the record. Like I've been around. We've took vacations to Miami, and when we came back from Miami, they heard every specific thing that we, you know what I'm saying, that we did. And the little things and the things that made us laugh, we put it in the records and we brought it to life. And I just think, you know, if you, an artist like this, who's representing a state who hasn't had any representation besides the Clips, and Pusha T still doing this thing, then you might want to get with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's no gimmicks, it's no secret. Like, we here. You know what I'm saying? Ross and them shouting out, Meek Mill showing love. I just came back from London with Mark Ronson. I'm going back over there to record with him and Andrew Wyatt from Mike Snow. Like, I get it now. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully they'll get it too. So we're just going to keep grinding. Board administration thing going to be real big.